Good evening, art buddies, and welcome to Bricolage with Pink Girly. Hey, hey, Ginger Pam. Good evening. Hi, Kel. Oh, hey, Ginger Pam. Good evening. I've got my phone on. Forgot to turn the sound down. Oh boy, it's been a day. Hi, Joyce. Good evening. We had a couple appointments today, did some running around, and I was tired. I came home and slept, and I still feel like I should be asleep. I don't know. I think this getting old's kind of catching up with me. Well, I don't know. Anyway, I'm supposed to be working on this Berzine project with Mary from the Mary Atelier channel. And I thought I'll check to see how many days I'm behind. Well, I'm quite a few days behind. Oh, I don't know. So I thought I would just do a few things in here. I've got, I don't know, like a journal type of thing I found that I really don't like. I want to redo it. So I'm thinking about that. So I just called it a variety night because actually the project I wanted to work on, I thought I knew where it was, and I went to grab the book, and it was a different book. So apparently, I really liked the way the cover looked because I bought a couple of books that looked the same. So you know how it goes. I did straighten my desk up a little bit, so I kind of feel good about that. And yeah, so that's it. That's it. So I'm just gonna work on a couple of different things and just go with the flow. So, how is everyone doing this evening? We had another nice day here today. It was sunny and bright, wasn't too chill. So, this is my Berzine. I do have some blank pages. See, like this blank there. Blank, blank. So, I just went through a couple of my stickers and I found this little cute chick. So, I'm going to put her on a page. Now, Mary said, you're not supposed to do anything that takes you a lot of time. This is supposed to be just simple things that don't take you a lot of time to do. Of course, getting the sticker apart is, can be troublesome. Can be troublesome. All right, Pam says, I'm cleaning up my desk area and removing a bunch of gold and red paint splatters. It's amazing how far those splatters go. There's like, oh, this isn't going to go far. Oh my gosh, they go everywhere. Kel says, I'm reworking some bracelets to make them longer. Cool. Tracy says, I'm waiting on Lori. I'm here, Joyce. All right, here's a little chick. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I don't think I have to do anything. Woo-hoo! The little fat and sassy chick, my washi tape's not holding on that page. I saw a girl do a reel where she did a really cool page. Now she had really cool stickers and stuff too, guys. Really cool stickers, and I don't have that, and I don't have. Well, she worked on a regular size journal too, not this little thing. But I'm going to try to mimic some of what she did. So I just pulled out a different color ink um ink squarey thing here, ink pad. Yep, we'll get there. Woo-hoo. And she had a couple of images, like 3 images, and then she put some script on it. I couldn't really find, I could drag out all my stamps, but I just don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like dragging it out. So I'm like getting ready to stream, right? I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, I thought earlier, good thing all my nails are still on. So I'm sitting here cleaning up my desk. I look down at my hand and I'm missing a nail. Oh. So I had to put this, I had to put I had to put this nail back on. Well, I don't know where this missing nail is. I had to get a new one out. I mean, it's like almost time to stream, and I discovered I don't have a nail. I don't know how this is going to go because I got fabric here on my little zine. This would be better to do it over here. But I'm just going to go with it. I sent the little reel to Jacqueline, but I don't even know who this person was. But it really turned out cool. So I'm just gonna get started. So come in, welcome, welcome. I think this is probably pretty juicy. Let's get a piece of scrap. Let's get a piece of scrap paper. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Ow. Let's just see how juicy that is. Oh, yeah, that's nice. This girl, like, she brought out her stamps, and it was in some kind of container, and she's rubbing the container, and then she unzips it, and she gets out her stamp. I mean, it's so dramatic, but it was like such a cool reel to watch. So I'm just going to do a couple of splatters. I've got this splatter stamp that I like. So I'm going to do a couple of splatters. Now, if I could just get this done. Then maybe I could get back on track tomorrow with this. Okay. Pam's going to go moving to the floor so she can clean up the trash from the trash box that getting dumped on the floor. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. So this here is I've had these a while. I got this in a batch of, I don't know, something I bought, had a bunch of different ink pads in it. Who knows? Who knows with me? Just a bunch of craziness. Bunch of craziness. So you see, I didn't do the 20th or the 21st in my little Berzine. And if you remember over at the Mary Atelier channel, a bunch of us made zines for several months. So, and some of us did September. I wonder how this will stamp. This looks kind of old and crusty, let's just say. No, that doesn't look too bad. So ideally, you would work on your zine for each month. Like this, of course, would be October. But I hooked all mine together. I thought we were supposed to hook them all together. So it's really kind of annoying to work on them all hooked together. I just have to tell you, it is. Because it's not so bad now because it's kind of even Steven. But when I was working back here, working on this side, you know, it was a little bit of a challenge, I have to say. It was a challenge. But, you know, I don't always pay attention. Shocker. Shocker. So I'm going to put some script. Hopefully this will look good here. Lovely. And I'm just going to go up here. So the ticket is not to do a whole lot, just something real quick. You kind of can't see my going right over that washi tape. Can't see that very well. It's all right. It's all right. Now, see, there's bumpy stuff under here because I've worked on that side of the book. So it's a little hard to get the stamp. Let's do this. Give it a little massage. That's better. Much better. All right, now this girl had beautiful flower stickers that she put up the side of her Lori has been on for 10 minutes. Oh, Joyce was she's waiting for me. Oh, and she don't see me? Joyce, check live. Check to see if your live button. I wonder what's going on. When Joyce said, I'm waiting on Lori, I thought she meant for me to get started. I thought she was being funny. Anyway, this gal that did the reel that I watched, she had beautiful flowers. She had up the sides of both of her page. I don't have that. Are you here, Joyce? So maybe I'll just do this little doily instead of flowers because this is what I have. Yeah, when you she's got it. Hi, Joyce. I said hi to you before, but I guess you didn't hear me. Because you weren't on there live from South Jersey. Boop, 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 boop. Maybe I'll ink the edge of these. You didn't miss much. I've mostly been chewing the fat. Haven't done much. I'm working in this Berzine, this project that Mary Scott is doing. That doesn't look too terribly bad. I'm going to put this on. And I'll trim these off once I get them situated. I was thinking the other day, I have all these different color inks and I never use them. I think I'm going to use my little glue tape things that I picked up. Yeah. I should hold it enough, I think. That's going to be a little annoying to cut that, I think, but I shall do it anyway. I shall do it. So what's new with you, Joyce? Anything new? All right, so let's do this. Ginger Pam is cleaning. Kellyanne is reworking a couple of bracelets to make them longer. And I'm going to get after a couple of projects I found sitting around my desk and try to catch up on a few pages in my Berzine project. All right, so now this girl had really pretty stickers and windows with, pretty people in them and all that jazz. I don't have that. But I do have some cute stickers, so we're just going to see. I have a bunch of these somewhere. This is all I could find. I don't know if I'm going to like these. I have all different colors. I'm not sure I'm going to like these for this particular. Hey, Allie K, good evening. So I'm going to just dump them out here. I should know where the rest of them are, but it's just not coming. I think they're right here by my desk somewhere, but just not coming to me. It's not coming to me today. Not liking that. I think I need something new and bright, but I'm not sure. Truth says nothing much new. She went to the doctor and got to go to Ooh, that was fun, I'm sure. I watched Pearl again today. She was on selling, got there late because we had a couple appointments today. I just saw some butterflies. Maybe I'll do a couple of butterflies. Let's see. I got some butterflies in here. These are kind of pretty, but here's some butterflies. These are, I think, much brighter. And certainly now, I did have a pair of tweezers here. But I don't know where they went. See, I cleaned a bunch of stuff off. I still got that in the box. I'm like in this open space here on my desk. Let's see if I can get this. Maybe a couple of these green butterflies, being I'm working in greens. So we were out for quite a while this morning. And then hubby had another appointment tonight, so he's back from that appointment. Now we both have to go have blood work done. Life with the elderly. Oh, he's pretty. He's pretty. Let's see. This one's different. Let's get this little guy. I'm so tempted to buy some of those stickers. They look like this. They're almost kind of they're not really see-through. I don't know what you call these. Oh, I know. They call them pet stickers, I think. PET. I haven't pulled the trigger yet on those. Oh, his antenna. Uh-oh. Got him a little close to the edge. See if that'll stick down. I folded that over. Okay, so that's pretty nice. That's okay. That looks okay. This one looks like a watermelon butterfly. But there's so many to choose from. It's so hard to decide. These are kind of nice. Let's see if I can use a couple of these. Yes, I'm sure they have. Yeah. That's why shopping it with Pearl, I get myself, in a little bit of trouble, I guess. I don't really need anything, But it's nice to have, if you can, have something sitting around waiting to be used. So now Pearl's camera wasn't, I thought it was me, but Lizzie Jean was in there today. Hi, Angela. And she said the camera looked fuzzy to her too, so it wasn't just me. I thought maybe it was me, but I wonder if a couple of these leaves might look cute. That rose might look cute there. Hi, Brenda. So I did so I got into the sale late, which I mean, Pearl usually sells on Tuesdays, and I should know that. It just didn't register. But I'm telling you, I was beat to the socks when I got home. Well, I was at my son's the day before, and I slept over, and I don't sleep well there. So there's that. So I guess I was just catching up on some sleep. But we had a good visit, watched the football game, went and did a little shopping. I like spending time with my kids. Yeah, that probably could have gone in a different place, but I'll put a little greenery right there, maybe, huh? The nice thing about these is it's see-through, and you can hold it down and see where you might like to put. Oh, I like that one. Like to put the sticker. So this hasn't taken me too long. Got these 2 pages. Whoops. I ripped that baby right in half. Whoop. Let's try it again. Yeah, that looks okay. All right, so that was yesterday and today. So this is my Burzine. And then I just stuck a chicken on this one. All right. Hey, Laura. I need a little something up here. What can I put up here? Maybe just something little like this. It's just got somebody's name. I don't know. But I like the way that looks. So I'm just going to do it. I think the coloring kind of goes with this chicken. Now, I don't have every page done, that's for sure. So you've got that page empty. But I'm doing not too bad for me. Look, I got 2 empty pages there. I think they're going to stay empty. Hi, glitter. All right, so these I'm just holding back here for when I get to the winter months. So I'm caught up on my October zine, and I have mine just in. I made a little holder for this where they can just slip in. I can take them out and work on them, and then I can just slip them back in that little box. Okay, now let's put these stickers away. Stickers away, my girl, stickers away. Are you doing the zines, Laura? I just love the idea of them attaching together. I got so excited I attached them together before I worked in them. So I'm a little, Oh, cool. Yeah, they are fun. I get so involved with other things that I forget to do them, you know. Well, I just caught myself up on my Burzine project that the Mary Atelier channel is doing. And I recklessly dumped all these stickers out and then didn't use them. So now I'm going to scoot these back in. So if you're not familiar, Glitter, Mary, people that are in her membership, we made zines. It's hard for me to say without my teeth. Zines. And we made them for October, November, December, and some of us did September. And then Murray suggested we attach them all together and make like a little book. Well, I attached mine before I worked on them, which has made it difficult. Do you not know Murray? Phil, can you put in Murray's, if you're able? I know she's working on bracelets. Yes. When you're able to, maybe put in Murray's channel. Maybe Glitter. I think you know Murray. Meri. Murray from the Mary Atelier channel. So, thanks, baby. Thanks, baby girl. All right, so that's it for me for that little project. So I caught myself up, and then I found this. I made this a while ago, and I'm just not happy with the cover. So I took some. Oh yeah, I subbed to her. Yeah. I thought I saw you in there. So I made this a while back with file folders. This is heavier cards, file folder material. And then I cut them like a file folder because see, these are small. And then I treated them with coffee, I think. But see, I don't like the way it turned out. They look kind of, yucky. So I don't like this cover. So I want to take this apart and redo it. This I just tied. I do this a lot. I just tie a little sash underneath where my signature is stitched in. And so this I'm going to take apart. I'm going to attempt to take it apart. I'm going to take the fabric off. Thanks, Kel. And I could cut this, but see, why should I cut it when I think I can wiggle this apart and take my stitches out and then redo? They do look definitely boring. But see, if you were here up close and personal, they just kind of look, it's just not a good color. Like when you coffee stain or color stain paper and stuff, it looks nice. This looks kind of dodgy, as they would say. See, they just kind of look eh. They just look eh. So I thought I might just address that a little bit tonight. So before I stitch them back into something else, see, now I can use this cantha for something else. I'm not going to throw that away. And rather than take this thread out, maybe I'll just... Okay. Oh, there's Ange. Hi, Ange. Yeah, keep busy, Laura. So maybe I will do some stenciling or something on this. Now, where I put my stencils, that could be a problem. I had a couple here at my desk. I'm mostly doing this stuff on the fly. Oh, a strawberry notebook. How nice. Strawberries are good. Strawberries. Yeah, just look at everything sitting around my desk and I see all these different ideas that I have that I just haven't done anything about. I have somewhere an envelope storage journal thingy where I keep the stencils that I use on a regular basis. And I have a feeling I shoved that in a bag instead of putting it. I don't think I could open the drawer that it belongs in. And I have a couple of stencils out. Now, see, I wasn't planning on doing this, so I'm not prepared. I'm not totally prepared. So I'm just looking through a stack of stuff. Yeah. Well, should I have to go? See, I have a good shirt on. I don't want to get paint out. I don't want to get paint. Oh, here's one. Well, this isn't really what but this might work. Whoa, that's really big. That's really big, guys. Ugh. Evanston Murgatroyd. I just had it the other day. Well, I know I have some bigger ones under my desk. Let's just see if there's... Well, this is a little smaller. This one's definitely smaller. Yeah, I can use some of these. These will work. These will work. Oh, look at this cool one. That'll work. Now I have to get my... There we go. Okay. Now we're in business. I saw you say that, and maybe it was a Pam, somebody, and you said that you sent a picture to Jacqueline. That is wonderful. You got it from Carol, right? That was very generous of her. Okay, now let me unearth my... little stenciling brushes here that I like to use. Let me unearth those. That's wonderful, Ange. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, so let's see. I don't think I've ever used this stencil. I don't remember buying. Oh, maybe I got this from Debbie X. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, let's go this way. This could be a bit fiddly trying to hold this in place, but I'm just going to try to do it. I'm going to try to do it. You know, it won't be so hard to put these. Maybe the wise thing would be to take this totally apart. And then I can work on these flat. How about that? How about that? Bits of paper. Yeah, this looks cool. Okay, now let's see. Now to pick a, well, let's try. Let's do some, I like Blueprint Sketch. And let me get a lighter blue as well. Now I'm going to use my oxides because I have some different colors in those. I wonder, oh, this is a new one. I don't think I've ever used Storm Sky. I think I just bought this one. What's this one look like? Oh, this is kind of a gray blue. Let's see. Huh, that's kind of cool. Well, we'll see. All right, so I'm going to get my blue brush. You sent the picture to Jacqueline. Oh, you'll come up with an idea. Everybody loves your yo-yos, and you have so many. Let's start light. Let's go light, and then we'll go dark. So I'm going to just do this kind of hit or miss around. Yes, there you go. A bowl made from some of the fabric she sent you. She would love that. With all that fabric, that would be a wonderful thing to do, Angie. Oh yeah, this is cool. All right, so now this storm is like a medium kind of a blue, but it's a very gray looking blue. So let's just see how this looks. Yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer for sure. That's a great idea, Joyce. It's so funny looking at my phone. The lag is just really crazy. Whoop. Getting a little rough, little rough, little rough. Oh, this looks nice. I got to think about a cover for this, or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't put a cover on this. There's always that option. Now let's do this outer edge with this blue. Oh yeah, baby. I'm sure Carol isn't expecting anything, but it would be very nice for her if you did send her something, Ange. Guys, that's turning out pretty cool, huh? All right, let me come down this way. Welcome to those who have popped in. I just called tonight's stream variety night because I'm going to try to work on a couple of different things. Although I have quite a few pages to do in this. Just sneaking a peek here to see if I want to do anything else. Maybe a little bit in here. Yeah. Well, that looks a lot better in my opinion. Now I can do stuff on this side. Let's do a couple of these flowers. I don't know if these are meant to be on top of each other. I don't think they are. Let's do dark in the center. Oh, let's do dark in this center. Then we got a half flower over here. Let's do that dark because I have the dark blue out. And we'll cap this up and we'll get out beans. I have this right here. I guess you did, Ange. That is such a nice gift. What a blessing. Woohoo! This is the tumbled glass. Okay, sometimes I have a hard time. Hi, Peggy. Good evening. My little bumblebee shrinky is getting all over the place. Now this is the storm. Stormy sky, stormy weather. Actually, I don't know how many pages I have to do. Let's put something down here. We'll do stormy down here. Okay, that's not too shabby. Let's put this little one here. Let's see. Joyce said, I went to some quilt stores today and the fabric was over. Oh, wow. Yeah. In quilt stores. Okay, so this is one file folder section that is now looking a lot better. Let's grab another. Because now that they're out and not stitched together, I can do the whole sheet, the whole side. You know what I mean? I'm trying to drink my electrolyte water. I just don't really care for how it tastes, if I'm honest. I got a blue raspberry one. So I added some diet lemonade to it. So it's a little better, not a lot. It's just a little better. All right, so I think I'm going to do green. And these are going to be, sideways. It's okay. It's okay. I'm all right with it. So let's pull out some greens. I don't have much, so I've got some. Oh, look at that surprise. Forest moss. That's a dark green. And I do have a, let's see, peeled paint. Let's see if I can grab that without standing up and without knocking the camera. Because I didn't plan any of this. This is just arting by the seat of my pants, girls. If you must know, arting by the seat of my pants. All right, so I've got bundled sage, which is light. and the peeled paint, which is kind of a medium, more yellow of a green, but that'll work. And then I've got the dark forest moss. I also have another green, but I think it's like a blue green, a dark blue green. I'm just the evergreen. Yeah, see, I'm just not crazy about the evergreen, so we're gonna let that go. I'm going to start with the lighter color first, which is the bundled sage. These are my oxides. This is going to be quite light, but that's okay. Now to that, I'm going to add a little bit of the peeled paint. Just going to hit that in a couple different spots. And then I'm going to add some of the moss. Trying to catch, maybe just, I could use a smaller brush. Just trying to catch the bottom parts of those leaves. And do so good there, but that's okay. Let's do a little bit of light up there. So that'll be good. That'll work okay for me. Now this has two, so I'm going to try to get this guy right here like this. And I think I'm going to start with the peeled paint. Now there's still some other color, or the darker color on my brush, but that I'm okay with that. Oh, you didn't know her name was Angela? You can never assume, though. All right, now I'm going to pop in with that dark green. I don't know why I keep putting my lids way over here. Whoops. I'm going to grab a little bit of this. This is tricky. This is hard to get this to look. Thanks, Ange. Half decent when you're now a smaller brush, a smaller tool would probably be a good idea. But I have them sitting right here, but I didn't do that. It's looking okay. Now you could do a different color too. You don't have to stay in greens. A little purple would look good here if you had it, or some red. I'm just trying to zhuzh up these file folders. Look at there. Look how terrible of a job I did there. That looks yucky. That looks yucky, yucky, yucky. Let's see what else I have. I don't have too much here because I can't find my folder with all my stencils in. I'm going to do this one again. Now there's some blue still on here, and then I'm going to use green, so they'll probably mix, but that's all right. Would they call it art? They call it art. I think some washi tape's going to look good right down that side. All right, let's see. I really like the peeled paint. Let's get some more of that. And then I'll come back and work in this at some point and, put some collaging stuff over top or whatever. I don't know what I originally built this for. But I was digging through my drawer today and saw it. And I thought, what is that? And when I opened it up, I thought, oh, that looks kind of yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. So this is a redo. A redo. Are you asking me, Ange? This is green. This is green. Actually, I could put some blue in here because I have the blue right here. Switch to my blue brush. Let's add some blue in on the side. I'm going to go with the Blueprint Sketch, which is darker. See how that, oh yeah, oh look at that. It's mixing with that green that's down there. Woohoo! Woohoo! I might put the washi tape right on right now. She's back. She forgot what she was doing. That sounds like something I would do. Lori, I know the color, but I think you said I did? That could be. I don't know. I don't think I did, but you never know these days. You never know. I got all this cool washi tape. I should put some right down the side. Let's see if I can get in there. Oh, that's pretty wide. That went a little over though. Hold on, I gotta get my little pinchers. This might be too wide. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little too wide. See what else I have? It's kind of blue green or something down here. Oh, that's what fell. I knew something better. Do, 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 do. I could use more light. I could use a flashlight. Oh, this might look cool. Let's do this one. Now, a lot of times I'm not really good at getting the washi straight on the edge. And if you want the washi to stay there, you really need to add some glue, So I'm thinking I want to put this down the side. But you know what? It's just art. So I'm just gonna, it is what it is. So I'm gonna add some glue. That's kind of interesting. Now let's see how I can Might be better if I go this way. Oh, that's not too bad. She's not perfect, but it's not too bad. And then I've got these green leaves on that side. So this I'm going to just leave. And then I can trim this with scissors. So I've got 2 pages done. I've got a lot more pages to do. I don't know if you can take all this nonsense for this long. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more pages. Let me show you this. This is something else I found sitting on a shelf underneath my desk. This is just painty papers. This is a package from Amazon. See the little puppy things for not insulation, but like I guess it's supposed to replace bubble wrap. And then I just folded all my painting papers, which of course are one-sided, and put in here. And I thought this might be a fun glue book kind of a thing. But I didn't tie these in. I didn't stitch these pages in. So I'm thinking I would do that and go from there. See, this is a pocket. I don't know that I'll ever use it as a pocket. But it might be good to store like things I want to, if I do a glue book, store images in here. But I'm going to have to cover this because see, I don't want to see this. So whether I do fabric or something's got to give there, guys, because I don't like that. So now earlier I had my little tub of here it is. One of my containers that had some of my linen, waxed linen in it. Maybe I'll do this dark teal. Gray. Black. Doesn't really matter. Go with this one. And I'm just going to do a simple 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Easy peasy. Oh, there's my pokey tool, and I just need to find a needle. This is a Jagunda needle. Let's see if that works. So I'm just taking a break from that other project because I don't know. I keep saying I don't get bored at other places, which I really don't, but this doesn't mean other people don't get bored. Like, enough already. I just don't want to get any paint on my shirt. It's like one of my newer tops, and I don't want to get paint on it. I was thinking scraping some paint might be good. All right, so I've got that threaded. I'm just going to go to the center, and I'll have the thread on the inside. I laid these all in here the way that I wanted them, so I'm not jostling them around too much. I'm just going to pop a hole through. Oh. And hopefully that's big enough. This needle's really big. And then I'm going to go down here. Now, see, that's not going to catch. You know what? I'm just going to do it here. I'm doing it right at the edge. I have this short sheet of paper, and there's some other short sheet. But see, that's there. I'm just going to catch it here. This is just maybe to be a glue book, right? So I'm just going to. I'll be so embarrassed if my nail pops off that I just put on. Let's see. Let me get a pair of tweezers, not tweezers, pliers or something to grab this. Pull it through, hopefully. Oh, that's slipping. I do it the way you do it. Great minds think alike, Ange. All right, so now I want to. The other day I pulled a thread all the way through. It's the first time I ever did that. Don't be silly. Who's being silly? All right, just need enough to thread that and tie it. So now this, I'm going to take this out and hopefully follow that hole right. Yeah. Yeah, baby. That's really loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey. Now I'm going to go back in to the inside and punch that third hole. The trickiest part about this is getting it back into that center. There we go. So these are some of the earlier painty papers that I did, because now I try to do both sides, at least put something on both sides, because I'm really not crazy about all that white space, me personally. So white space isn't really a bad thing. It's just I'm not a fan. You know. See, I had way too much. Certainly didn't need all this. So you just want to make sure that it's not loopy, that you've got it tightened up. And then you tie your knot, your bow, however you want to secure it. And just trim it off. I just need to do, see, this side's okay. Doesn't look too bad. That's really just that one spot. So I think I could put some fabric there. But this is very long. This is very tall. So I just use the package. 12 inches by 7. So 12 by 14, when it's laid out flat. And I didn't take it apart. Like usually now I'm tearing this apart and using the individual pages, sides of the packaging. But this I left together so I have these 2 pockets. So, just some paper that I probably would have thrown away. And then I can maybe do a glue book or something with this. Oh, look at there's a flip out. So that's something that needed to be done. 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 Excellent. Excellent. Now back to this project. I could stamp and do, I could, I could stamp. Couldn't I? Couldn't I? Yes, you could. You can do whatever you want. It's your book. I haven't used this in a while. This is one of my favorite stamps. That's pretty cute. Let's get out some of these other crazy colors. Hey, there's Jacqueline. Hi, were your ears burning as we was talking about you? Look, I've got red geranium. Never used it. Orange blossom, cobalt. Yeah, let's use some of these. Let's just see. Let's just see. This I should put back right away. Trying to do better. Yeah, I was telling them about something I was showing you or telling you now. I don't remember what I said. It wasn't anything negative, of course. It was all just normal conversation. Cheryl, hello. You're listening while you clean. Are you whistling? Whistle while you work. Hello. All right, let's try the geranium. The red geranium. I think most of these have a fairly decent amount of ink in them. Do this. Oh, that's a nice deep color. A deep, deep red. Let's see. Let's get a. Uh-oh. Let's get a little mouse pad here. It might be a little better for inking and stamping. Inking and stamping and stamping and inking. All right. See, the thing of it is I don't have re-inkers for these. So I purchased these, at a thrift shop, or somebody was getting them. I don't remember. Somebody was getting rid of a ton of stuff, and, old can never say no, said, oh, I'll take it. So let's see. I'll do that on this side. All right, that will be fine. I've got some words. Let's see, what words do I have? I think it's terrible when you can't remember what you had for dinner. That means it wasn't too super great, What's this one say? Blessings. This is a great one. Let's use this. Yes, please. Yes, please. Let's go right under this little B. Very good. Very good. Let's see. I really like the splotch thing. Let's do this again. I'm going to move that aside while I try to loop this up. I think this has lost its sticky. Oop, I think I moved it. I think I moved it too. Oh well. It's just a splotch. So it can look messy. This is from a Tim Holtz kit. Who knows where? See, it's got the Tim Holtz thing on it. They don't stay sticky though. I think that looks kind of cool. And I'm going to put this script around it as well. Got my little arrow there showing me which way to go. Which way do you go? Which way do you go? Should have went up higher. Put some over here. Now, for those of you that maybe came in after, I had cut out these file folders, a smaller size, to make a file folder and make like a little, oh, that's the wrong side, a little journal type book. And then I coffee stained them or did something to them, but I don't like the way it looks. They kind of look, to me, dirty. They just don't look like coffee stained. Whatever I did to them, it just didn't look good. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I took it, and I didn't like the cover. So I took it apart, and now I'm trying to treat these pages. So when I put it back together, I can just go in and, I don't know, do some simple collage to it or something and make it look. Or I could draw. I guess I could draw. You know? And I'm trying to avoid scraping paint on because I don't want to get my shirt yucked up in my clothes. I have my wear out in public clothes on because we had some appointments today. So let's see. Did red on the other side. Maybe I could do, I don't have too much. Well, I have that mahogany, but that's not very cool. I should probably do maybe I could start with marigold. Then I can go to a marmalade. And then maybe the crackling campfire. That might be cool. So that's going to require a couple different brushes. So I'll use my yellowy arm. Yeah, it might be my yellow. Now I have that out. Maybe I'll use, it was here. Okay, step back and punch. I don't know what I do with my yellow brush. Now I'm going to use the red and orange. Here we go. I can always wash these. So this is the marigold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Let's take it up into the next section just a little bit. Dried marigold. These are my oxides, as you can see from the little box. Now this is the spiced marmalade. You can get the lid off. It's always a good thing. It's kind of wild color. I was thinking that would be a little deeper. But it's okay. It's all right. Now I'm going to go to the crackling campfire. Oh, this is a nice color. Yeah, I don't know why the file folder. I mean, I usually like almost everything that I've ever coffee stained. But boy, this, I just don't like this at all. I've got a lot of stuff over there. That's not too shabby. Trying to think if I have anything sitting on my desk. Not really. Maybe this would look okay. Just trying to work with a few things that I have here because I wasn't expecting to do this, and so I'm not totally prepared. And I didn't find my container with all my stencils. So I'm just going to put some of this over here in this big empty space. So this is just really prep work for doing some collage work down the road. So I think that's fine. And then I'm thinking maybe some script. I ought to put some script on this, maybe in black. So let's see. It's black. And seemed like all of a sudden the TV out in the front room got louder. I just dropped my one little script stencil. That one's really tiny. And I said, oh yeah, oh, there it is. It's in the bottom with my washi tapes. So let's see how this goes. What time is it? Jacqueline, is she still awake? She can't still be awake, can she? This is a crazy font. Crazy font. Crazy font. Crazy font. Looks a little stripish. Let's put one this way. You are awake? Oh my goodness. Okay. So I could really come back and just do stickers on this page. It'd be fine, huh? All right, so I've got this one. And then I've got this. I need to trim off this washi tape. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. And this one. So already this looks 100% better. Right? But I've got several more to do. Now I've got this other little tool. Let's just see. I'm knocking stuff all over. It's usually here. Let's see if it's still here. There's that. Oh, look, I have some medicine here. Isn't that convenient? Now, where are my other little wheelies? The heck is that? No idea. Usually my other little wheelies are right in here. There's like 3 that came with the... Oh, wait a minute. I see another one. There's another one. And here's another one. I think this tool was supposed to be used with clay, to stamp clay. But I don't do clay. I think it was on a clearance rack. And when I looked at it, I thought, why can't I use that with ink and, make marks like that with ink? Now, I'm not quite sure how this is going to look on this. This may be dumb, but, I'm going to be putting other stuff on top. So it might be okay. So it's got 3 designs. It's got this cute little leaf design. And then this, who knows, maybe a tire tread, what that's supposed to be. And then this circle. Now, I'm not really great at this because it's hard to, once you go and then it runs out of ink, it gets lighter. So that's first off. And then it's hard to go straight. But, I mean, that's not bad. And I've got a bunch of the Stampin' Up! Wheelie things too, but I never get them out. Why didn't I get them out? So this was on clearance. I think I picked this up for a couple of bucks. I love it. Now it's going to be messy taking this out because I just inked it. So let's see. Oh, look, here's a paper towel. It just pops out. Whoop. Oh no, it hit my shirt, guys. I'm trying not to get my shirt dirty. So this just pops right in. See, it just snaps in. I don't even know what it's called. Oh, that's a good idea. Laura said she would roll it all over the place and then fill in with jelly pens. I'm going to try this. I love that. I love the little leafy thing. I love it so much. Now I'm having better success, I think, pulling it towards me rather than rolling it away from me. And what do you say now if I'll mess this up? So that's not too bad. I'm going to get crazy here. Crazy. Crazy for being. Now, the other one I think might be better for what Laura suggested. I'll do that on the back here. This is just like lines. Whoop. Oop, I kind of got off there. Welcome back, Ange. This looks like Monkey Bars has gone astray. Yeah, I like them. If I could get to I know where they are, but I can't get to them. If I could get to my Stampin' Up! Wheelie things, I would get them out. Now they're much wider, and they're for doing this kind of thing. And oh shoot, I'm going to see. I just shot that on the floor, guys. You just cover me in bubble wrap. That's what you should do. Now I'm going to have black ink all over me. Just shot that baby right on the floor. Oh, Lord. At least my shirt's black and white. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. Let's see if I can. That's not too bad. Sound effects are free. I know. I have one in the drawer. God forbid I put it on, Allie. I usually just wear, my art clothes and I don't have to worry about it, but we had appointments today, so I didn't change. All right, so I think that's good. So that's another page done. Another one bites the dust. Woo! I think I want to clean this off. Well, I think I want to do a different color, but I think I want these leaves. So let me put this back in because I really like that. And that's easy. This is easy peasy. All right, so now let's try. Let's cover this up. I pulled out a couple of different colors. I know Peggy wears an apron. I'm pretty sure Peggy wears an apron. Orange blossom. That might not show up too well. Let me try this blue. Cobalt blue. Hey, hon. What time do you have to go out in the morning? Oh, you're going to cards and then.
Yeah,
Okay.
cards and then worship team.
Right. Okay. Oh, worship team. Okay. Okay. I don't have to do anything tomorrow. All right. Let's see. Now, somewhere amongst the debris, we have a scrap paper. Oh, yeah. It's cute. And I didn't even see what you said, sweetheart. Angela, it looks like it's. Oh, I don't know if I can show it. Looks like it was hidden. Take off your shirt. We don't. And you are funny. All right, I need another page. I've got other pages here. I'm just going to leaf it. I'm going to leaf it. I'd think about it, but it's very chilly in my room. It's getting to be that time of year. Chilly in my room. My neighbors, I don't have to worry about them. They go to bed at I think 7 o'clock. Maybe I'll just do this, stripe it down, stripe it. See how it runs out of gas, part way. Maybe if I didn't push so hard. Yeah. Looks like old-fashioned wallpaper. All right. Me likes. That was easy. All right. Now I'm going to put these right away. Right back where I got it, so I know that's where it is for next time. Excellent, excellent, excellent. See what else I have here. See, I've got some stamping stuff that I use on a regular basis that always are in my drawer. I think that stamps very well. Let's see if this one, I can get this one to stamp. This is just the alphabet and some numbers, but I like it. I think this would be enough really on a page. I did that crooked. That's all right, though. I can live with it. What do I have in these little tins? Oh, these are sayings. Okay, I don't want that. So I've got all my little Timmy sayings from all the different kits. That one lady sold me a bunch of Tim stuff for very reasonable. Oh, this. Okay. Hey, look, I found this one that says "Enjoy the journey." Maybe I'll put that because I kind of say that all the time. Take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. So maybe I'll stamp that on a couple pages. See, the sticky is gone, which makes it a little fiddly to stamp. Let's put one over here. It'd be nice if I had this all over the page. Oh, Joyce. That's hard to resist. Are they all different colors? I'm not really a cat person, but and my son-in-law's allergic, so we'd have to take them somewhere to a shelter. There was a girl I met at work. Gosh, what was her name? She lived in Jersey. She worked in a different department, and we started chatting. And she had kittens that, oh, thanks for coming in, Laura. It was always good to see you. Have a good snooze. Um, she came home from work and spied. I guess they had the garage door open, and she spied kittens in there. She knew her husband didn't want them to come in the house or anything, but she felt terrible for them. The weather was turning, it was getting cold. She didn't see any mama cat around or anything. So she started taking out water and something for them out in the garage. And then she'd put the food down and wait, and then they started coming towards her. Well, it wasn't long after that. She had pictures. She said to her husband, "I'm sorry, I had to let them in." So she had, I think she had 3 or 4 that she rescued. She was having a blast with them. Her husband got okay with it, so. I had one here. I wonder how many pages left I have to do. I only have 2 more to do. I only have 2 more to do. I need to add a little something else. Let me find some other little image. What can I find here? To just, put throughout. I should put that back in that little tin. Oh, excuse me, girls. Excuse me. Let's do this little swirly thing. Who doesn't like a good swirl? Can't you give them the sad face, Joyce, and bat your eyes? I didn't do that very well. Oh, backside. I got the flip side. I like the way that turned out. Be a lot easier if I had a stamp that was on, a block instead of those little words that don't stick to anything anymore. Look at this one. This is on upside down. See, I've got it this way. When you flip it over, it's upside down. Upside down. It looks like, see, it's all sticky there. So at some point it was right side up. Who knows? Let's just stamp this all over the place. Oh, that's cute. Now let's go the other way. Looks like lollipops. Yep, upside down. Oh, yep. Round and round. Upside down, you're spinning me, boy, you're spinning me. Is that how it goes? Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's a good tip, Cheryl. Microwave it to flip it. I mean, it must have been on the right at one point because see, it's all sticky up in there. See, it's got the tree top part there. It's all still sticky. Maybe some gremlins who are playing with my stamps in my drawer. I don't know. Couldn't be my puppy dog. Let's go this way. This is looking crazy. This is looking so crazy, guys. It's just looking crazier and crazier. Let's put some musical notes on this one. Look how crazy this is. Craft room gnomes. Oh my gosh. I saw an ad that popped up about an advent calendar box or something you could get. Oh my gosh. I was so tempted to buy it for my grandchildren. My daughter would probably not be happy. But each advent date you open it up and there's a gnome in there, a stuffed gnome. Oh my gosh. A couple of them they showed were so stinking cute. They have them with other things in them too, but I think the gnomes, I know you're probably not crazy about gnomes, Pam, but I thought the gnomes were so cute. All right. Another one done. Another one bites the dust. Another one going, and another one's going, and another one bites the dust. All right. Well, I was going to try to get these finished and stay on for 2 hours, but I need to go to the bathroom. I've been drinking my electrolyte water, and that really works me. That really works through me quickly. This is the kind of a cool stamp. What other colors do I have? I'm just thinking that orange blossom's not going to show up very well. I've got more colors, and more stamps. Let's see, what is this? Potting soil. Oh, how lovely that sounds. I don't think the gray is going to do much. This is watering can. Rouge, carnation red, and cornflower blue. Try the potting soil. Let's try the potting soil. What's this one here? Oh, this one's got a butterfly instead of a bumblebee in the center. That would be nice. That might be real nice. All right, where's my paper? You have trouble drinking that much? Yeah, well, I don't drink all that I should. I mean, I'm a big gal. With my weight, they recommend you drink half your body weight in ounces. Oh my gosh, I would drown myself. So my when I was working with that coach, she said, "Oh no, don't drink that much. Don't drink that much." But I think they want you to drink like 2 gallons of water a day. I don't think the potting soil is as juicy as my other ones. Well, the tea and coffee have they kind of dehydrate you, so kind of you're kind of counteracting what you're trying to do. So now I don't know if green tea it's the same, but it's better to they say even just the water doesn't have what you needed to actually hydrate your organs and stuff, Now you want popcorn, Ange? Go get it. Well, that's really kind of light, isn't it? That's not, I think this is, maybe I should throw this one away. That's really quite light. We're going to put that aside and take that under advisement. So my bonus son would say, if you're going to have coffee or tea, have it, but then have a glass of water afterwards because it dehydrates you. What do I know? I'm not a health guru. Oh, you're not going to get it because it's late. You just want it. Good girl. Don't give in to it. I would give in to it. I'm naughty. Naughty gal. That's much better. Much better. I might have to stick something here. I've got other words. I just have to find it. What's this one? Grace. I love that too. Okay, let's do Grace. And I think after this, I'm going to wrap it up, ladies, because my legs are screaming. I need to get those up. And I need to make a pit stop. It's new. So, not as productive as I would have liked to have been this evening. But I did get some stuff done. So I got my glue book painty paper glue book put together, so that was good. And I've got these pages finished. Now I've been twirling these all around, so I have to try to match the yeah, that's gonna be upside down. Now that looks like it goes okay. Mango French vanilla smoothie. How do you do that, Kel? Is that something you buy that you mix up yourself? It doesn't sound, it sounds like it's got a lot of calories. It sounds delicious, but it sounds high in calorie to me. Well, it's going to have to work this way, Lori, because I want this to be this way. I think I like this for my first page. Let's put that here. Oh, see, I didn't do the back of that one. Oh, stinker winkers. Stinker winkers. Pull that one out. Just want ones that are done here. Hey, Amy. Hi. We're just getting ready to wrap it up here, Amy. So I've got a few more pages to finish to put in here. And then I'm thinking this, maybe I won't cover it. Maybe I'll just use this as it is, you know? Look, that's upside down. Oh, look, I have the whole thing upside down. I didn't think about that when I was working on them. But it'll be all right. So I just have to do something on this one. But I'm not going to fuss with it tonight. So I'll work on that. So I just have this one side to finish, and then I've got this other one to finish. So that's good. That's an accomplishment. I can leave very many calories. I knew it. I knew it sounded too good to be true. So I did these this evening, and I did my little glue book thing. Now I'm going to put fabric or something on that one edge. So I've got pocket here and a pocket here where I could store glue book type images, that I want to then put in this. So I did that, and I worked on a couple of pages in my October zine project. So I think that turned out pretty cute too. Right there, we did that. This is just, let's get something down fast. But this, I thought a little bit more about it. So I like the way that turned out. So yeah, thank you for letting me work on some things I needed to get accomplished. I feel good about that. Now tomorrow, I've got a day to myself where I can spend time in my space here. I don't have to go anywhere, no appointments, no having to wear normal clothes and, be all smiley and, well, I'm usually smiley, but, I don't have to go anywhere or do anything. So I love those days, no appointment days. Anyhow, thanks for coming in. It was great to see so many of you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. And I think I'm going to go have a grapefruit and try not to have too many more calories. So have a great snooze if you're going to sleep. If you're up for the day, have a great day. See you next time. Hopefully, Lord willing, it will be Thursday morning at 10 Eastern. But until then, don't forget, take time to be creative. Enjoy the journey. Bye-bye for now.